a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the tailback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you can tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and short, the power run here.
Fucking tackle, boy.
Not only that,
Maybe 12.
And this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. He is absolutely bringing it, as an LSU running back should, and no half-hearted tackle is going to bring him down.
Nah, running angry. I love my running backs that run angry and physical and make you feel it every time they run the football. And listen, LSU finds these guys left and right the way they recruit. Just big, strong backs that will not go down easy.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Quarterback making adjustments. From the red zone, looking for a man. Keeps it going. Breaks into the open.
Yeah, he ain't take the full yards. What on that? The way to break that tackle,
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big game, but it keeps you out of those negative situations and really makes you very predictable.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was paid it.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield.
Vancouver.
Defense has set him up.
Play Vancouver.
Touchdown by you, Bengals. The defense putting points on the ball. When DB saw it, he thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Right down the middle.
I'm sorry.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Just
the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense, because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work now.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout.
The vengeance to the creamy. To the creamy.
Swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And with the
You can
interception,
hit.
he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Spotted.
Defense looks as if it's coming. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter. As we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
I'm going out.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Still running
well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play a great job on 2nd down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Bringing the heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hendricks. He's got great speed.
I'm sorry. So it was all ran in front of him.
And that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it.
All ran in front of him.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake.
Hello. Oh, okay. Good play.
DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, then he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. LSU quick to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Picked off inside the 20, and they
Great play,
snuff out
bro.
the threat.
And the defender
Great
makes
play.
a
Small
great read,
window.
breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fakes the grab.
Tap. Could have had more yards in there. I'm glad he was good.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
We reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do.
Gotta make that off. You made that last throw to your tight end in the back shoulder.
For their confidence. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
It's really early in the game right now, and it's 4th and short, 4th and medium maybe I see going forward, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. Got some room in at the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
Finish.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long.
Stop.
From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, but hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Now on 1st and goal to score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Ain't a slowly through the
Take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close.
I heard you, bro.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes it. Got it in the middle. It's Bacon. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Got her off him.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. Nice
Nobody
job by
make
the
a block.
kickoff team.
Nobody
Everybody's
make
in
a
their
block.
lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Breaks the tackle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. LSU right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Lincoln. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Hit dog. Hey. Oh.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That's my fault.
And if you're
sorry,
going to throw a heater like
bro.
that as a quarterback, you better be accurate because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw. It goes up in the air, and the defense makes him pay with the pick.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lost one down the sideline.
Good fucking catch, bro.
Open the door for your bro. Another productive play on this drive.
Good throw.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
To the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
He thrown into a fucking lineman.
Return, but what a play to get the football back.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job of taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Runs through a tackle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. LSU quick to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Got it behind the line. It's Callow. Bounced off his feet.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too.
I'm not sure.
A versatile back.
Like A-O-E. What that stands for?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
You see that?
I see there on
From the
Roadblocks.
gun, wants to pass.
No, I don't know.
Spits it out to the back. Trying to pick up the first.
I wouldn't know nothing on roadblocks.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down.
One goal, please.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it, passes, sticks, and still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker.
So for a third, so they gave the D-line the speed.
As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power.
Yeah, the
Listen, he's
fucking
not the
D-line
power
is
back
speed.
all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed.
I missed.
4 yards out.
He missed.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Oh, they missed the field goal.
He
That's about
missed.
the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
I missed.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it
Oh,
every time.
man.
Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Not
Bravo.
much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
You gotta pick that
Grabbed
bro.
in the middle. It's
Hit.
Kendricks. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
It'll be 3rd and long. Floats it out in space. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
He takes the
And
20
they'll bring
lead.
him down after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And it's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year? He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Fights off a defender. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Under fire. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Shotgun snap on third down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires to the middle.
Good defense.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
I didn't think he was going to keep out
Well,
to
the
the ball.
defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Yeah, it should have
Now
been.
on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean shot.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this aren't tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Oh, man.
And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Defense playing a bail technique. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, what a throw.
A strike downfield.
What a throw.
Position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's you. He got a change, bro. That's your brother, man. Your cousin, your brother, what up?
Get over the top in time.
Exactly right.
Number 9, making the tackle on your feet.
The outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver
Why you
make that play for you.
What you doing? What you doing? Gotta react a little
On
better,
1st
my
and 10
friend.
from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down.
He
And he drops it. Just took his eye
Oh,
off of it
appreciate
at the
it.
last minute.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the
Was
blackboard
on it.
and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the
Oh,
offense
it's probably
credit.
'cause of the
You're
throw.
not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Wants to throw again. He makes the grab.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Rushes on him. Caught near the sticks is Kendricks. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football.
Bro,
Take it in for the touchdown.
try to hurry up and get
Much
there.
impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season.
God,
This is
it.
early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like,
One.
which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little space. Got enough for the first. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This late in the season, everybody's looking for that statement to make to the committee. This running game about to finish off quite an impressive point.
Yeah, and I think later in the season when it gets colder outside and you're fatigued a little bit, when you can lean on your ground game, you can show you're an elite team and you prove your way into the playoffs. Nice statement at the end of the season.
They're the higher-ranked team coming into this one for a reason, guys. It's like a closing argument to the year, right? You're obviously building your resume all throughout going back to week one. But to do it like this late in the season, running the ball, that's a statement that the committee, they just can't ignore.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll try the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Anybody run on that?
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Yeah.